everyone, this is Lisa from Happytohook Creations, and today is Saturday, July 20th, 2019. I'm sorry that there's a glare, but I've got kids on that end. They're right next to my craft room, so I cannot film there today. And then I've got one asleep in the living room, which is where I thought maybe if I put my my TV stand right by the excuse me, right by the couch, you know, I could just film in there. But yeah, I've got one asleep in there too, so they're like all over the place. Some are playing video games, you know, whatever. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna take a sip of my peppermint tea. I just brewed it, and it's good and hot. And see, it's so weird because I'm used to having something on the other side. It's on my mug that I got in a swap. The swap mug I keep out here, the one that I bought, which is identical to this one, I keep in my craft room with my Keurig in there. So yeah, this is from Noemi. So I had a little tickle in my throat the last time I did a video, which was probably a week and a half ago, not counting the one I just did Thursday for the fun facts for the movie The Women. And it just progressively got worse. And I'm still not 100%, but I can talk, and I know my voice still sounds a little weird. But Thursday was the first day that I could actually talk and, you know, without like feeling like I have a frog in my throat like a guy or something. It sounded really weird. And I didn't have a coughing spell. So I'm still coughing. I've got my little medicine they gave me for coughing to help me sleep at night. And I have been drinking so much tea, I'm almost completely out. Is that crazy or what? I mean, I've been getting tea from, I had tea, and then Seta sent me tea, and you know, a couple of other subscribers sent me teas, and I got some during swaps. You guys, thank you so much, because I have been drinking them like a mad person. The only one that I didn't really care for, what was it? I think it was the caramel tea. Maybe because you know, I'm still not 100%, but it just tasted weird to me. So I'm saving it for later. I've been drinking like my lemon tea. The orange spice was amazing. I had pomegranate. I had the peppermint, which I'm drinking. There were a few that they were like chai something or other, green tea something. I drank it all. That, like I said, I drank everything that was given to me. The only thing that I had left, my loose tea, all my I think it was Adagio teas. I gotta order some more. It's just been crazy. So yeah, tea and water, tea and water, tea and water. It's been nuts. So now that I'm feeling better, guess who's not? That's right, Jack. Abby was the only one who, she was actually sick first. I mean, she had a fever and everything, but not me. Jack doesn't have a fever either, but it's the same thing. Sore throat, just feeling like you've been like kicked around and beaten up and, you know, left for dead. That's kind of how I felt. So like I said, it took over a week and I'm still not 100%. And, you know, it's viral. The little pills that I'm taking, I call them the little pearls because they're just little tiny pills for coughing. I can't think of the name. I'm sure you know what they are. But the last time when I actually had the flu and I just kept coughing and couldn't stop coughing, that's what they gave me, and I had some left. So I'm just using my own leftovers because it is viral, and the coughing is just horrible at night. The minute I lay down, so sometimes I don't even go to bed till like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. It's crazy, but I'm watching lots of TV, catching up on my stuff and watching some new shows, and it's been crazy. So yeah, so you can hear the kids, they're being loud. I'm hoping they quiet down a little bit. All right, so anyway, now that you've heard me for like 5 minutes almost about why I've been gone, excuse me, one more sip. I have Happy Mail. I have some items that I've worked on since Thursday because I really hadn't been crocheting. And boy, did I come back with full force. I just picked up a needle and just started doing some stuff, you know. I'm catching up on my podcasting and commenting on a few things, and I had packages that hadn't been mailed out. I'm so glad I got all that done. So I'm hoping that everyone is having a great week. I hope last weekend was a good weekend for you. We are actually getting ready for school. We've got to go school supply shopping. It's going to be busy. Everybody's out buying stuff. And my Abby is in 7th grade, guys. So she's a middle schooler this year. So, you know, things for her are going to be a little bit different. The cool thing is, if you guys are not aware, Walmart, our Walmart so far, or for the last, I think, 2 or 3 years, as soon as you get on the website for the one here in town, they will give you a list of all the supplies that are needed for the kids in that school or for that age group. So, and of course, with her being in middle school now, her teachers are probably going to require for her to have like extra ink pens or folders, or, you know, the 3-ring binders. You know how that works. So I'm sure they'll give me a list once she actually starts school. But she's wanting to get into soccer this year, and I'm really, really excited. I hope they have a program where she can get in and try out, do whatever she needs to do, because I've always wanted to be a soccer mom. So she's my little athletic one, so I'm really excited about that. My gosh, what else? I feel like it's been forever. When I haven't done a video and it's been over a week, it just seems weird to me. I mean, I wish it was for any other reason other than because I was sick. It has definitely been hot, so if you guys are with the humidity and everything, 2 days ago it was like 101 degrees here. It was horrible. And I stepped outside to get a package that came, and I was just getting, you know, I was just getting to feel better, and that humidity hit me, and it was like, oh my gosh, no way. Excuse me. I was so glad I was inside. And as soon as I walked in, I was like, thank you, God, for whoever invented air conditioning. My husband could probably tell you who it was off the top of his head. I don't have any idea, but thank you. He always watches shows like that. So anyway, yeah. Enough with the chit chat. I know you guys are going, when is she going to show me her stuff? Well, I got a lot of stuff to show you. And I'm going to try to, you know, get it in and not talk your ear off. Because like I said, I just feel like I've missed you guys and I just want to talk. So let's start with the easier one, the quicker one. Let's talk knit crate, shall we? Oh my gosh. I got my knit crate box. I opened this bad boy up, and let me just say, number one, they gave you this cute, adorable Mermaid City is the person, and it's a stitch marker, and it's for crochet. Because you remember the last one, I gave it away to someone. I should have done what Rose did though. I think she had someone, she gave it away, or someone asked for it because it was a knitting one. But this one you can definitely use because it's got like that clasp, I don't know, claw clasp, whatever you call it. But it is super adorable. It's a little elephant. It's so cute. I am totally and completely in love with this. So Ella, if you are watching, I really hope I win that yarn because I already have plans for this. I want to give this to my friend who lost her cousin. And I say my friend, she's my bestie, but she is also my sister-in-law. And I just love her to death. And they've just been going through a really rough spot right now with some family members who they have lost. And her cousin just passed away last week. So one of her favorite colors. Is that not gorgeous? It is absolutely beautiful. It is Knitology Glowing Worsted. The colorway is Light Up. It is 40% superwash merino, 30% silk, 30% alpaca, 150 yards per skein or hank. Let me tell you, this yarn is so soft and squishy and beautiful. Look at that. I mean, and I saw this and I thought, prayer shawl for sure. And you know, I've got 2 of them, so 300 I can do something with it. But I can make her a really nice one if I won. I'll make it, but I mean, I'm still gonna make what I want to make her, but if I won from Ella, I'm just gonna add to it. So random picker, pick me. I love it. It's just beautiful. I don't have the book. It's got this really cool cowl I could have shown you, but I already know what I'm making with this, so yeah, it doesn't matter. But once again, gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at that. It's got a little shine to it. It is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. And another thing that I got from Knit Crate, I had points. I know you guys, if you have if you do the like the monthly, I get like the monthly subscription box, but you accumulate so many points and then you can use those towards purchases. And I had enough points that I could get $25 off. So you better believe I used it. I saw this yarn and I thought, oh my gosh, I would love to make a shawl out of that. So it just came, it came like 2 days before my Knit Crate. And I was so excited, guys. I wanted this yarn so bad when I saw it. I was like, oh, I gotta have it. And the thing that got me is the hank that I got, it's plush fingering. The colorway is Rock Candy. And it says here that this is the standard because they have mini, standard, jumbo, extra large, and extra, extra large. I'm gonna show you that. Let's see if it'll focus. Oh, well, maybe not. But there that is. And here is the thing. But can you, the card, you know. It's Apple Tree Knits. Can you see these colors? What is not to love? I mean, look at them. It is absolutely gorgeous. I saw that and I had to have it. I had to have it. It's just so squishy. And those colors are beautiful. I only needed one, and let me tell you why. This is 100% superwash merino, and this is the standard size. It's 560 yards. Perfect for a shawl. Absolutely perfect. So, yep. It is, I mean, look. Did you see those? Did you see them? Oh, man. It's just beautiful. I am very, very happy with this. I haven't used it yet, but I am very happy, and it's, let's see, did it say anything about, it didn't say anything about the needle size. Oh, maybe here. No, hand dyed. I don't even care. We'll figure it out. Look, I'm like, I don't even care. It is just beautiful. And I probably should have ordered another one. That's the, looks like probably a 2 or 3. It's pretty thin. But you know what? I want it to be drapey. And I have a pattern in mind, but I want to see, I've got to look it up to see exactly how many yards. If anybody knows of a good drapey pattern that 560 yards would work for a shawl, leave a comment. I'm really curious because, you know, I'll try anything once. But yeah, beautiful. And again, it's from Apple Tree Knits and it's called Rock Candy. And if anyone has this already and has used it, please let me know what you made from it or what you plan on making, how many you have. And if you do not, or if you're not a member of my Facebook page, the Happytohook Creations chat group, please ask to join. Number 1, we would love to have you. And number 2, I love seeing what everybody is making. It is just the best. So absolutely. Okay, now we're gonna move on to my Happy Mail. As you know, I've been sick, so I had a few packages in there waiting for me. So I went and picked those up. I'm gonna do this one first because, sorry about all the rustling. Everything's open, so you don't have to hear me cutting it open or anything. This is from Janet. It's you know, she sent me, if you remember Miss Janet from New York, hi Janet. Her and her husband sent me this awesome 10 reel with 50 classic movies. And I will be picking one of those movies from that 10 for our August movie, and I'm super excited. But she had forgotten to put the book that came with them in there. So she sent me a cute little email, and Janet, you're just wonderful. I just love you. And I love the book. Look at this. Ah! So it's really awesome because it has all the movies in here. Let's see, I was looking in here and it's got the introduction, but it tells you what's on each disc. I don't know if you can, because the glare is pretty icky. I'm sorry, guys. Ugh. And it's late in the afternoon and you would think it would be so dang bright outside. Anyway, I love this book. Love it, love it. Look at that great picture of Cary Grant. Oh, he is one of my favorites, I'm telling you. Anyway, it says 50 classic movies from the golden age of cinema. So thank you, Janet, for remembering to send me the book. And I've already read it. Just, you know, even though I've seen the movies before, I think there was one movie on here that I hadn't seen. Yeah, you know, one's good. But again, I have picked one from the set that she sent me, and it will go with our cow for August. I cannot wait to show you. So that is my first piece of mail. So thank you again, Miss Janet and Janet's hubby. This one is for actually my daughter, Abigail. And if you are not subscribing to EJ's daughter, she has a channel on YouTube. Her first name is Rochelle. You definitely need to check her out. And Abby said it was okay to show you. She just absolutely loves everything about Paris. She has already done her room. We're actually gonna paint it in the next probably week. We'll have it done before school starts, because she wants it. It's kind of interesting because it's almost this shade of pink. But she sent this to her. She's like a little notions bag, and this cool bag. Isn't that awesome? She was so excited. She said she was gonna come and say hi. Abigail, she's playing Little Big Planet 3. So she probably won't hear me, and I don't want to yell.
Yes.
Hey, come here. She heard me. Come here and tell Miss EJ thank you really quick. I'm showing the viewers what you gave her, so I'm directing them to her channel. So you can hold that up and tell her exactly how you felt when you opened that up.
Okay, EJ, thank you. It's like
her name's Rochelle.
Rochelle, okay. Thank you, Rochelle, for giving me these, because the exact time when she opened it, I thought it was actually for my mom, and I was like, Mom, can I have that? She was like, well, it actually turned out to be yours.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm just like so happy. I love it.
She really does. She was very, very happy. So I'm like, I have to show you. So, well, I guess you can have it back. So that's like package number 2. It wasn't for me, but if you want the... All right, go back to Little Big Planet. Go back and do your thing. Okay, so... All right. So my other package came in like this, very light. This is not for me either. I was starting to feel a little bad about that, but not really. So I made, you guys, as you know, I used Crystal from Bag O' Day Crochet. Had, I believe it was number 400. I'll look at it, or 409. I'll put a link to it. I made a dress for my granddaughter. She picked the colors because it looked like Elsa's dress. It was very shimmery and that really pretty, I don't know, ice green, tilly green and white. And she found out she loved Elsa. And Miss Cindy, I'll just say her first name, she sent this. Oh, something fell. Oh, the little one put a toy in the bag. She sent this for Jordan. And oh my gosh, I had to empty it because she has already put stuff in here. So she wants to use this as her overnight bag when she comes to spend the night, which I thought was really sweet. And then she had Barbies in there and stuff. So I just emptied it out on the couch so that I can show you. But isn't that just cute? It was so thoughtful. I love when you guys, you know, the kids look so surprised, like, it's for me? Are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, pretty darn sure it's for you. So thank you very much, because that's just so sweet that they, they think of my little munchkins. Aww. So yeah, I'm gonna put this back because she told me I couldn't do anything with it. Don't mess it up, Nana. And I'm thinking, how could I mess it up? But she's 6, so she thinks everything if I touch now, she's like, are your hands clean? Don't mess it up. So, excuse me. So anyway, I thought that was really cute. Oh my gosh, I love that. All right, last Happy Mail from Miss Robbie. Robbie and I go back a ways when we, from when Amanda was here doing podcasts with me, and she sent me this beautiful card. Beautiful card. Look at that. It's sparkly. I love sparkles. Love it. I think those colors are really nice too. But she sent this to me. She said some really sweet things. And I hadn't talked to her in a while. And I found out that her husband passed away in March. He had been sick. And, so he did end up passing away. I do not want to show, I don't want to show the wording. So I'm going to fold it up because you know what? I want you to see Mr. Bird. There he is. And we'll just do it this way. What a handsome fella he was. And I know, Robbie, that you were missing him. And I am praying for you for strength and guidance. I know it's, he passed away in March, but I know it couldn't have been easy for you. It's really hard when you see someone that you love, when they're sick and suffering, and, all you can do is your best to keep them comfortable and let them know that they're loved. I know at some point someone has been through it, through a loss. And I just want to let you know that we are thinking about you, we love you, and I will be praying for you. Because you've got a lot of we spoke about this. We have a lot of firsts this year because he's only been gone a few months. So you ever need to talk or just call, email. I'm available. And Amanda told me to tell you the same thing. So we're here for you, and I know everyone else who finds out will definitely be praying for you as well. Now, sweet, wonderful Robbie, she saw when I did, it was a few videos back, I did I think it was just my regular podcast actually, but I showed you the Phoenix shawl, and I used Sticky Buns colorway, and it was the Luxe Lollies that had been marked down at Hobby Lobby, and one wheel completed that entire shawl. And the shawl, I will put a link below. It is a pattern by Tammy Chevalier, and it's located on Ravelry, so I'll put that, I'll make sure to put that down there. You know what, I'm gonna put, yeah, because I always forget sometimes. I better make myself a little Tammy. There we go. Now my pen doesn't want to write. Oh, there we go. One of those days. But anyway, she was sweet enough to send me, and I'm going to take them out of the bag so you can see. She sent me some more Luxe Lollies. So I'm going to take them all out really quick. I thought I had them open. Yeah, this one's open before. So, okay, so as I mentioned, the Phoenix shawl that I made, as I was a tester, it was with Sticky Buns, Luxe Lollies, and let me see, I believe it's like 500. Well, that's really small. 502 yards. And my gauge, it was really neat to see when everyone was done, because everyone had a different measurement depending on their gauge, you know, because I'm not a tight crocheter, but I'm not a loose crocheter either. But sometimes I guess it just depends. I know I'm somewhere in between, because I got a really good measurement with this and I just could not wait to make another one. So I have started another one, and then, you know, life happens. But I definitely want to finish it because it's really bright and it's really pretty and I love it. But this is the Sticky Buns. This is the color that I used for the Phoenix shawl that is by Tammy Chevalier. And like I said, I'll put her link below. So she sent me one of these. And if you haven't worked with a Luxe Lolly, I really didn't know how great it was going to be to work with this yarn, or I would have bought more. This was the only one that I purchased at Hobby Lobby when they had their sale, because it's really fuzzy and I thought, you know, whatever. It's just, you know, not something that I would normally do. It's really nice yarn. I have no complaints at all. You know, no pulling, no snagging. It worked up quick and I love it. It was very, very nice. So there's that colorway. And then this one I am really, really liking. This one is called, I think they put it on the front, Spiced Shortbread. That's what colorway this one is. Look at that. Look at those great colors. I love that they have this color right here. That's like becoming one of my favorites. That like spicy rust kind of color. And it just, I don't know, it just flows really nicely. I love it. So these will probably all be shawls because I know I can make them and only have to use one. And I like the way the shawls are. I like the way they turned out. So I'm definitely going to use this one. Last one, because she sent me 3, is definitely my favorite. These shades of color are just gorgeous. And this one is called My Oh Pie. And there's that one. So this one is going to be really, really nice. I love all the shades of blues together. It looks really good. And this is probably the one I'm gonna use first. So yeah, it's very nice. Oh. So Robbie, thank you so much again for doing that for me. I really appreciate it. Sending these, it was such a sweet gesture. I love getting mail. I love showing off what I have made with the items or with the yarn that is sent to me. So I will definitely, as soon as I'm done with the first one, I will pop a video up. That way you can see how it turned out. So thank you for that. Again, I appreciate it. Excuse me. Now, for these next couple of items, you will have to forgive me. Because, as I said, when I was sick, I was catching up on podcasting, or podcasters. And I'll show you, I'll do them in order. I was like, oh, I'll do this and this and then this. Okay, so it's Saturday. So a week from today, I have a craft show. And I don't take a lot of hats in the summer. I take, because this was a question, so I'm going to go ahead and let you know. And if you guys have any questions for me about my craft fair, how I do anything, I don't mind telling. I mean, it can only help, right? Or you can say, I don't want to do that. So if you have any questions about how I do my stuff, you know, just go ahead and send them, or send me a message, excuse me, in my email, happytohook@gmail.com, which I will have below, or you can put it in the comments below. But I take some hats, just not a lot. Most of them are like summer hats with brims, and most of them are for children. I have maybe 1 or 2 for women, that's about it. I like to have lots of washcloths, lots of scrubbies, lots of spa sets, lots of popsicle holders, you know, things like that. I'm just now getting into towels. I've never made a crochet towel before, but I have so much cotton yarn from the sale in St. Louis at Michael's. I gotta do something because I'm like overflowing with cotton yarn, and I love making washcloths. I've been passing around for gifts, and I'll be doing more for Christmas. So I would definitely like to get some towels to go with the washcloths as a set. Now, I'm still making the cotton candy beanie. That is Hannah, and she's from the Cozy Cottage Crochet. And I put a little bit of a spin on it because I didn't have enough yarn to actually finish the hat. So this is her pattern, but I made it a ponytail holder. Yeah, so I'm sorry, I didn't weave any ends. I did all these on from Thursday till today. I finished like my last thing today. So I've been really busy. I just feel like I wanted to have enough items to show you guys. And I love this color. I love that gold. And it's just a red heart gold, but this is, like I said, this is Hannah's pattern. And I just left the top open because I didn't have enough yarn. See, it's kind of short. So I think this might be good for a child because I was hoping I'd have enough for an adult hat. So a child, young teen, it would fit perfect. But yeah, none of my, I just stuff it back in the hole so it looks better. But yeah, isn't that cute? I love her pattern. This is one of my favorites. It's one of my go-tos now that I've got it memorized. It's awesome. I had bought also at my Hobby Lobby. I think it was called Flicka. That was the name of the yarn. I believe it's cotton, and I don't know whether, you know. Hey guys, this is Lisa from Happytohook Creations, and this is the conclusion to a video that I had taped last week and just realized that I hadn't uploaded it yet because, you know, life happened and I've got a lot of things going on, and so I thought for sure I'd uploaded it. So in the video, the first portion, it was Saturday the 20th of July. Well, today is Saturday the 27th, and I'm getting ready to head out to my craft show, which starts at 9 a.m. Excuse me. So I wanted to get on here and just finish things up real quick. And I had two other things, or a few more things to show you. I don't think I showed you the rest of the hats. I think I stopped at the gold one, which I had made. So I'm pretty sure I showed that one to you. Oh, let's see. This one was, let's see. This was the Divine hat, I believe is what it's called. And I first saw it, you know, it's been a couple of years. I saw it and I looked to see if it was still in my save for later or save to watch later library, and on YouTube, and it still, it was still there, and I had yet to make it. It was only until I saw Rose from Rose Likes Crochet, when I saw one of her podcasts and she had made several, that I go back just to make sure that I did have it. And I like Ruby Stedman anyway, and that was the tutorial that I had on my saved library. So I have made a few of them. Some of the ends aren't weaved in yet, so forgive me for that. So I'm going to show you. I've made 3, and I think this is all red heart. This one I know isn't, but these were just scraps. I got the last of the like I roll them into a ball and I put them in like this huge container. And this was just enough to finish this. Now with this one, it's really hard to tell because it makes such a cute little pattern. If you've ever done the Divine hat before, the pattern, you'd know that if you use different colors, and I'll show you the other 2 that I made and you'll see what I'm saying, it will show the pattern a lot better. So I probably would not make another one in black and white like this one. But I did like it in green. So the green you can see a little bit better. Not too bad. And so you can kind of see it. And this one is a little bit smaller. If you notice, it's a little bit smaller. So this is an adult size, and forgive the little tail. This one is a child. And that one was, this one was also Red Heart. Green tones, I believe. It didn't come with a wrapper, but I know it was Red Heart. This one is, I love this yarn in Peacock. And it looks blue. It looks like a really, really dark blue here, but it's this beautiful, like, tealy color. I just love it. If you want an easy but a beanie to do, this would definitely be it, because these, Rose is correct, they work up very quickly. So, you know, if you wanted to get a bunch of hats put together quickly for, you know, a show or presents, this would definitely be the way to go. So there's that one. And I love this. No, not I love this yarn. I said I love this yarn. Red Heart Love with Love. That's what this is in Peacock. And I believe this one is Red Heart Green Tones. Now I don't have the wrapper, so if it's not called Green Tones, let me know. But it is a Red Heart yarn. And this one I believe is also Red Heart. No clue what the thing is, but like I said, I like the way it turned out. And if you could see it closer, the pattern looks really neat. But I'm definitely gonna make more of those because I just loved it. And this one, I was not sure if I showed you or not, but this was, I believe I was talking about it before my my phone cut out. But this is made with the Flicka yarn from Hobby Lobby that I purchased, and I believe it is a 50% acrylic and 50% cotton. But it feels really nice, worked up quick, and it looks really cute on. And I really like the colors. I wasn't sure if I wanted to even buy it or not, but I really like the way this turned out, nice and small. So it's not really holey. So I think this would make a really good chemo hat. So there's that, and the colors are really nice too. So the last hat that I made is a chunky blue. I don't know what the actual color is unless it just says blue. I do know that it's that Bernat chunky yarn. So, and this, because it's chunky, it worked up really fast. And yeah, I just had a little bit left over and was hoping it would be enough for a hat. And it was just enough. I didn't have much left over at all. So, the only other two things that I wanted to show you were two blankets that I made. The first one, I'm going to push this back some, so hold on. Oh, if it gets a little weird. Sorry. Okay. This was made with Bernat blanket yarn, and it is big. Here's where it starts. And then there's the middle, and then there's the end. So it's a mirror image. So I'm going to fold it in half. And I did not measure it, but my husband is 6'2", and it goes all the way up. He can curl it under his feet when he's sitting on the couch. And then I'm going to fold it up again. And this thing is really heavy. Oh my goodness. Okay. So this is folded up in half and then in half again. So both ends have this right here, and this color, it didn't, it didn't come with one, but I don't know, it was some kind of ocean or something. But this is all Bernat blanket yarn that I used, and this was one skein of the 5.3 ounce. I had two of them, so I used one skein on either side, and then the middle is done with the 10.5 ounce ball, just one, of vintage white. And then also I used one full ball, which is again 10.5 ounces, of country blue. So, and it's, my gosh, it is just so soft. My husband just loved it. So I was very happy. but I just wanted something to make long enough for him. And I saw the two little yarns, and I knew that it would match up with this fairly well. So it's just a shade darker, and it's a little bit, the colors are really close. So I thought they worked out really well, and that's that one. And I'll get the measurements if I can get it measured before I get this uploaded. I'll put the thing down there for you. And the very last thing that I've worked on, I feel like I at least feel like I've accomplished some stuff, because I was sick for probably 10 days. We all had this. I get like the worst colds in the summer. Is anyone else like that? It's just crazy. I mean, of all times to get a cold. Okay, so this next one and this last project so far, because I've got several whips, but I won't show them to you because I'm heading out and I got to get this done. But, and I'll pop in a video to let you know how the craft show goes. But one of his favorite candies growing up, and ice cream. So this is funny because one of his favorite candies and his favorite type of ice cream. So here's the blanket. Can you see? Can you tell what his favorite candy and ice cream is? Neapolitan. So I initially made this because he loves coconut, and I don't even know the name of the candy, but if you're my age, I don't know, because I can't find it anywhere other than Cracker Barrel. Because if you've ever eaten at Cracker Barrel, you'll know that they have all kinds of like vintage candy, I want to call it, because I'm 52, so anybody around that age would probably remember that there was coconut candy, and it was made in a square like this, and one end was chocolate coconut, the middle was vanilla, and the end was strawberry. So that's why I made this. And of course, my husband loves Neapolitan ice cream. It's definitely one of his favorites. But I had to make, so I made this one first, wanting it for, to make it for him. And again, it was all one skein of each. These were 10 and a half ounce, just pink vintage white, and taupe is the color for this one. But they all worked together really well. And you could tell what I was doing or what I wanted to make. He was really thrilled with it, but because he is so tall, this was entirely too short for him. So when I made the blue and white and variegated one, it fit him a lot better. But this was the first one that I made, so now I have a blanket because it fits me perfectly. So when I'm sitting on the chair, I put it down my feet, and it just works out great. So there you have it. So anyway, guys, again, I do apologize for the delay in the upload of that last one, but it's got happy, you guys have seen the happy mail and other items, other things that are going on. So thank you all so much for responding to me being sick. I feel a lot better. Still got this little thing in my throat going on, but overall, much better. And also, I wanted to thank all my subscribers, and there was something else. Well, thanks to all my subscribers and all the people who have been with me from the beginning. If I think about it, I've got a thought, but I'm also thinking, I gotta go. So I will definitely let you know how, what sells, what doesn't sell. If it was busy at all, I will let you know. My sister Jennifer will be helping me because I'm actually going to a separate location while she's at the craft show for me. So I kind of hired her for the day. So we'll let you know how everything goes. And I'll probably get back to you sometime today. If not today, tomorrow, to let you know the results and what sold better than other items. So you guys have a great weekend. Again, today is Saturday, July 27th. So you're getting 2 portions of this video. I'm just going to put them together. And you guys just leave a comment below if you've got anything going on this weekend, anything special you'd like to let everybody know about. Just put it down there, and I will see you when I see you. Happy hooking, and thanks for watching. Bye.